Yeah, sure.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a matchup here in Pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Condors of Honolulu taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors from Hawaii, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Nice little juke. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they'll be let out by their left-handed quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Come on.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Okay, break.
Down. A gain of 14.
Ready?
First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Honolulu.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Condors take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Giants nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York set to take the field. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
He's going to flip that into the flat. It's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
To the air, Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Giants first down.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Giants.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets a 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Shoots by him. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
12 more yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Santos with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Condors offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they sit now at 500 on the year. And, Charles, this was a team that really looked lost in that first month or so of the season. But they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team, because we followed them pretty closely throughout this season. And early on, I know I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew. So plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. You talk about this Giant defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
34 yards. And a Honolulu first down. 1st and goal at the 7.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and 3. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Giants.
A drive that time of 6 plays.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's got room. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Hey, hey.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Condors offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by quarterback. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
60 Bison.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Here we
18-yard
go.
line.
70 Timberwolves.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First down, Honolulu.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey, 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. Go.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Condors have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They juked him. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The New York set to take the field.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Well, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analysis. Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. On a return and run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
70.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Cougar 19.
They'll set up to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. 31 yards.
And the Condors go up by 2 touchdowns.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. 5 plays there on that drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nifty move.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Out of the gun, here's Dart.
That's complete to Robinson. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Working out of the gun is Dart.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing, Dart.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Throwing again. Here's Dart.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Giants first down.
To throw his Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Cairo Santos on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports
Our look
halftime
around
report.
the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. Okay, Brandon, thank you. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. And this is the Browns wideout. He's going to haul it in middle of the field, and from there, it's a foot race, and they won't catch him. He'll wind up going 60 yards for the touchdown. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Rome Odunze. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Bears are going to wind up winning by 17. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tennessee Titans. And this is the Titans quarterback hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Titans up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
15 yards. And a Honolulu first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down, Condors.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Let's go now.
2nd and a yard.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Now a first carry here for the running back. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw, Dart. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 47 yards. A play fake, and now it's Dart. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Dart.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Dart.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here.
And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And now out come the Giants. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Hands it off out of the gun.
And just shutting him off there. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw now, Dart.
His throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Robinson's got it. Oh, shifts past him. A second fake. And they'll get this down to the 10. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
That's another Giants first down.
Throwing his dart.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And he goes out right around the 39.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
With the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down.
Looking to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20.
That's good for a Honolulu first down. A 41-yard gain. And a Honolulu first
4th
down.
quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Condors answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
stopped up at the 25. So now here is Jackson Dart and the Giants.
Down by 7. 1:12 to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Now 2nd and 4.
was still on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short game.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Honolulu,
they move back over 500 now at 4-3.